What's going on YouTube? It's Captain Laps here. So first of all, I just want to apologize for not putting out another video for like the last 2 weeks. I think it's 13 days, 14 days since I dropped my last video. It's almost 2 weeks entirely. We've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of stuff going on life-wise. I just got a new job that I'm trying to adjust to the schedule to. It's the first 9 to 5 I've had in a very long time. So I'm trying to adjust to that schedule, which has been ridiculous in itself. And then I hit a wall with Elden Ring. I honestly hit a wall with Elden Ring, and I just needed a break. I'm gonna release that video. This video or that video is going to hit my channel first. I'm not exactly sure which one's gonna hit first. I gotta shoot that video still. But it's going to be a lot of this format, the same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to play the last video that I like captured, and I'm going to talk over it, kind of like what I'm doing now. In the background, you'll see my Diablo character. He's going through the Infernal Hordes, 10 waves on Torment 3. Nothing special, but at the same time, it's kind of some nice little content to watch, especially with, the lack thereof that I've had. So we're just kind of watch this in the background as I kind of talk and kind of tell you where my head's been at and what everything's been going on and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Elden Ring video. So I feel like we're going to be going in a different direction with the channel. I just don't think that I'm like informational based player because it's very hard for me to like naturally and calmly kind of go over what I'm going over with while I'm still trying to play the game, and it'll be really highlighted whenever I go through the Elden Ring video. But even a game like this, like I've done some practice videos of, okay, I want to try, doing this. I don't know a lot about this game, to be honest. Like I know kind of how to build my character, but as when it comes to like the mechanics, when it comes to how damage works and how the stats are spread and how everything else works, I know it's really simple. I could probably watch a pretty in-depth video about it, and I could probably figure it out, but I don't know it enough to confidently talk about it to be like, you got to do this, or you got to do this, or you should do this, or stuff like that. Like, I confidently understand Elden Ring to a level that I can explain it very simply. And as soon as I get into a video and I start talking about anything, it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. And I feel like that is what led me to this decision of I'm probably going to continue the Elden Ring journey, but I'm going to continue it in a very different fashion. When it comes to Diablo, I'll probably start streaming it. The reason I haven't started streaming it to begin with is because the servers have been god awful. This last 2 days have been the only 2 days that I have been able to play this season so far without dying from lag. And that's 100% like a thing. I think yesterday I did die from lag. I think I went on basically this entire thing. I've been farming these infernal hordes. As soon as I hit T3, I started farming these internal hordes because there's a lot of loot drops and stuff like that that I need. So I've been doing that a lot, and I'm trying to get up to Torment 4, but for right now, it's just been kind of cruising along like I'm doing here in the background. So but it's been lagging really hard, so I can't even like make a video of it because it's just skipping. So all my videos would just be me being pissed off because it's 2025 and I'm still dealing with laggy servers. This isn't 2004. I'm not trying to play Halo 2 on Xbox on the original Xbox. So I don't understand why my guy is jumping, 100 feet to the left and to the right and just getting completely murdered by lag. And if you're watching in the background, this is definitely not a game that you want to lag. Like any second that I lag, if I miss my rotation whatsoever, my stacks get all messed up. So my damage gets broken. If my damage gets broken, then then they're not dying as fast. If they're not dying as fast, that means my shields need to proc properly. If my shields aren't procking properly, then I'm gonna die instantaneously because I play one of the squishiest classes in the game. So so there's just so many factors that just trigger me in this game. And lag is definitely one of the ones that I'm like, this game it makes the game unplayable. It honestly makes the game unplayable if you're skipping every 15 feet. I've tried playing with some of my friends. I tried playing with one of my friends, and every time we play together, he kills the boss before I even get into the room because I'm just skipping so horribly. Every time we load into a boss frame, I'm just stuck at that door. So thankfully it's over, so I can actually stream it. I can actually put it on the channel, and I can not rage just because we're streaming everything else like that. And so maybe the long formats will be like 3-4 hours worth of the stream. Not a lot like Marvel Rivals. I kind of gave up on that. I did kind of like the instructional video, and then I did the stream that was kind of like oops, I found this, so I might as well put this out there. But I just didn't enjoy. I'm at the point now where I just don't enjoy the game. The Halo 2025 season is starting to gear up. Teams are starting to get solidified, so I'm probably going to be doing and making some content on that. I want to stream the tournaments on the weekends, but I won't be able to do Fridays. So I might do Saturdays near the late run bracket, and I might do Sundays for like championship bracket and stuff like that because I'm not a commentator, but at the same time, like I can talk about Halo all day. Like Halo is the game that made me fall in love with gaming, like for real, for real. And then Elden Ring is honestly what brought me back. And this game right here, I just love to like chill. It's a very relaxed, like not super stressful. You just kind of get in here and you do a lot of cool shit. Like I'm just completely mob deep right now, and I'm just throwing lightning spears and it's just exploding, and I feel like this is just one of the coolest like visual games that I ever played. It looks super cartoony, but I like that style. Like I like the cartoony style that it kind of gives because it's an unrealistic world. So it's I don't know. I like it. As for where else the channel's going, I'm gonna keep doing the Elden Ring videos. I'm just gonna do them in a bit of a different format. I'm going to kind of rework how I do it. I'm probably not going to record and talk at the same time. I'm probably going to just talk over what I'm gonna be doing, and kind of give more of a free form when it comes to that. I'll write down some bullet points and key talking points while I'm going over it. But then I'm just gonna kind of talk some smack while I'm playing it. It'll be a little bit more free range. I feel like I do my best. I understand that it doesn't sound like I do my best because I feel like I go but I think that's just more or less I think that's more or less just nerves than anything else. So once we get all those kinks worked out, once I get a little more comfortable with the form style, I even talk about wanting to do those kind of videos more often because I feel like they would be less stressful. There's just a lot of time requirements that come with it. So I'm gonna start writing more scripts. I'm gonna start uploading videos and then kind of watching those videos. And as I'm watching those videos, I write my summaries for those videos, and then I'll start doing my commentary and stuff with those videos while touching and talking about points and stuff. That way, I can be a little more prepared. So when I find something, I'm looking at it. I can look it up. I can give you more of a generalized stats of it and what I find. So that way, I can actually speak instead of trying to focus on like where I'm going next, what I'm doing, what this weapon does, what this weapon buff does, and trying to talk about that and try and remember that I'm going this way to keep it straight and concise is just it's been too much. It's honestly just been too much, and I don't feel very comfortable doing it. So we're gonna move away from that. We're gonna move completely away from that. I have, however, a big idea um, that I want to do coming up more. This talking about wanting to write scripts and everything for like the videos that I'm doing, has given me a thought of writing in general, like writing more in general. So I'm gonna start kind of writing more. So I'm gonna start doing scripts and stuff like that. And I have an idea for a series that I want to do that's kind of based around Diablo, but it's not based around Diablo. It's, I guess you would say like a fan fiction. I guess would be the best way to put that. I've never actually like publicly admitted that I write, but I've been writing since I was really young. I'm out of practice. Um, Clearly, I'm out of practice the last 7 years. I really haven't done any activity that I really enjoy. Even before then, I haven't done a lot of activities and stuff that I enjoy when it comes to my creative side. So it'll be interesting to see how that all kind of works out and how it all comes together. I have an idea that I want to use Diablo 4 for, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be a lot harder for me. So it's going to be something that I'm working with. I wish my video editing skills were better. I am looking at video editing software. I'm trying to figure out how to edit videos and how to make the cuts and everything else like that. But a lot of that looks like it takes a lot of time. And it's been something that I just haven't had lately. So when I get better at video cutting and video editing and stuff like that, to where it's up to my standard, that I think it's passable, then I'll probably start putting out content like that. So, but we are, I'm not there yet. I'm not at that comfort level. I'm just kind of trying to spitball my ideas, kind of throw my ideas out there, see what I enjoy, what I enjoy doing when it comes to this, what I feel is my most, creative aspect of this, because for me this is really just an outlet of my creativity, so I don't drive myself mad. So that's kind of all I want to. I was expecting to take longer than this video, but we got like, I think 4 more minutes left of this video. Yeah, almost 4 full minutes. So I guess I can talk a little bit about the build. So these Infernal Hordes, it's basically for those of you not familiar with Diablo, you have a key item that drops and it brings you to this area, and just wave after wave after wave of enemy spawns for each level. With each level, you'll see I'm on wave 9 right now, so I believe there's one more level. You'll see these three altars that spawn here in the middle. If you've been watching the video while I listen, like you've been watching everything along while I was listening, the three altars in the middle that I walk up to and I kind of read. This one I didn't read any of them. I just kind of grabbed and go because I think it was like midnight. I had to be up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, screw it. I want to copy this. I want to see what it looks like, because I notice, like, when I play, I look at my toolbar, my utility bar a lot, to try and kind of like make sure all my cooldowns and stuff are hit properly, and I'll make sure all moves and stuff are hit properly. So I don't really look at my build. So I'm like, you know what? I want to see what my build looks like, because this is a new build. Like, it's supposed to be the lightning spear build, which is all the lightning that you see swirling around me and stuff. But then I shoot bolts of lightning out of me that bounce between targets and stuff. That I was having this blue bar over here is called mana. I was having just mana problems really hard, and I couldn't find any specific gear to help me out with that. So I had to go through and dig through like my like the stuff that goes on my gears, like some of the stuff that's called affixes, or I just actually wrote it down in a text message. So let's see, aspects, they're called aspects that you put on your gear. So I had to find one, and like the I would go through my whole roll to find one, because I was looking to build a completely different build to try and solve my mana issues. But I found this one. I'm like, oh, this will work perfect. So I ended up finding this one, Torment 3. It's the second hardest level in the game. And as you can see, I'm not really doing a whole bunch of damage. Like most people, when they come through, they just blow everything up, which is the goal of this. But at the same time, like, it's still new. Like, I just got into tier 3. Like, I'm very slow with this game. I'm very, like, I think too much about this game. I change my build up way too much with this game, because I enjoy the variety that it brings. And you can kind of do any build and it still kind of like melts everything, but you got to piece it together, and that all takes time. But this, like, was a complete disaster. Like this, I did not see this nuking of the bosses. This was phenomenal for me. Like I don't like this. This has taken so long for me in like the past. Like this is the first try was so much longer. Like this build is finally at the point where I'm comfortable. I can sit back, I can relax, and I can just hold down buttons and just blow everything up. So that's phenomenal. I love that about this. I love that about this build. So, but that is all for now. It's kind of been a while, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Like I said, there's more to come, and when I get a lot of that done and everything, though it'll be coming. So bear with me. Single father, trying to work and do this and take care of my kid at the same time. I get a little exhausted, so bear with me. There will be more to come. Until then, I will catch you in the next video. This has been Captain Lamps. Peace.